plan with one of the top directors, Dora Lim. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Hannah Park, and I am a senior director here in Los Angeles, California. I was able to partner with Riman the very first month that it launched. And although I had zero experience in direct sales, I quickly learned that in this industry, timing can sometimes do what hard work alone cannot. I am a real estate agent. I'm a Medicare broker. I'm in the business of helping people, but I really love helping people not wasting money on products that do not work. So in the beginning of my Remon journey, I attended my first K pop-up and I discovered glass skin for the first time. And if it was just one person that had glass skin, I would have thought maybe they got a procedure done, to have that amazing skin. But it was a room full of people with flawless skin. And that really got me curious because I wondered if I used the same products as them, if I could get that same result. And sure enough, after a few weeks, my skin started to change drastically. Okay, so not only am I convinced that we have the best products, but we also have a simple business model that rewards you for sharing the things that you already love. So if we think about it, naturally, we just share if we found something great or discovered a new product, right? We would just naturally share. But Remon compensates us for doing something that we would be doing anyway. So I love doing this business. It's you can do it anywhere, anytime, and it's really fun. So let's dive right into it. Riman actually means rebirth. So the founder, Chairman An, he was inspired by his daughter because one night she was sleeping by a lamp and he did notice that she had naturally pink, glowy cheeks. And it made him wonder, like, as we age, how come we don't have that same glow? And that one question is really what led to the creation of the skincare. So to me, Riman means out with the old, dull skin and in with the new, glowy skin. So the company did launch in 2018. It did over 2.5 billion in revenue in 3 short years and selling over 40 million bottles of the booster serum and cream. And if you consider and this is also one country alone. So if you consider Korea's population, it's a little over 50 million people. So this really speaks volume and shows the credibility of the products. Okay. So after becoming the #1 K-beauty brand in Korea, in one of the most competitive skincare markets in the world, the company began expanding globally. North America was the first country it launched, and quickly followed by Canada, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Mexico, Malaysia, all of these countries. Today, we're in 11 countries, and they plan on opening in a total of 50 countries in the next 4 years. So for those of you that like being early to things, you're right on time for this opportunity. Okay, so we have 3 brands at Riman. We have the ICD, which stands for Intercellular Dermatology. We have Botolab, that's our hair and body line. It's short for Botanical Laboratory. And we also have our Inner Health Beauty, which is Lifening. And this is just the 3 pillars of our company, which really sets us apart from other skincares. And through the extensive research and development, Remont developed a new plant strain known as the giant byungpul, which is our main ingredient. So for some of you, you guys may know it as Centella asiatica, tiger grass, pennywort. But in East Asia, when tigers would fight each other and they get wounded, they would just roll around in this grass and it would naturally heal. So it is a medicinal plant. It's packed with healing properties. It's soothing, calming, protecting, and it's full of antioxidants. And in Korean, the word byungpul, if you break it down, byung means disease and pul is leaf. So it literally translates to disease healing leaf, for those of you that didn't know. So this is why our skincare is known as a cosmeceutical line because it does heal. So it's not your ordinary skincare, but it's more of a skin repair. Next, our Jeju Lava Energy Water. So, like in most skincare, it's liquid. It contains at least 80 to 90% distilled water. But in our products, we have Lava Energy Water. And as you see in this picture, when we water the plant with the Lava Energy Water, it becomes 5 to 6 times larger. So this water was actually discovered by the Korean government on the eastern part of the island, and it's packed with rare minerals and free from all impurities. And there are only 4 places in the world with this type of water. which is Spain, but it's too sandy, Hawaii, but it's too deep to access and it's expensive, and Japan, but it's too polluted. So that makes Jeju Island the only accessible source to use for skincare. And Riman does hold a 20-year exclusive rights. And lastly, our products contain nanoliposomal delivery system. Now, if you've never heard of this word, think of it as a VIP delivery system for skincare ingredients. They just make sure that the active stuff really reaches your skin cells instead of just sitting on top because our skin is waterproof. So this is why we don't need machines to put our skincare in, like Medicube and New Skin, like they have to, use these machines. But as long as you apply our skincare, it will reach the deepest layers and start working right away. Okay, and then this is just our Remont campus, Jeju Island. It spans over 170,000 square feet. And here we have the smart farm, our ad space, everything that we need here. And Remon is vertically integrated and takes care of everything from harvesting to packaging. If you see the bottom right, it is the beginning of harvest. It goes through a 45 to 60-day harvesting period, followed by a 20-hour extraction process. So unlike many skincare, like that you see, like if you see centella on the back of the ingredient on a bottle, what it's often referring to is that small dried leaf that's powdered and mixed into the formula. Okay. In our case, we're able to extract that active component directly from the centella because ours is 5 to 6 times larger, which means that we have 20 to 30 times more hydration in our products. This is our Riman Village for directors in North America. Here you can experience the full experience that Riman has to offer. Okay, like you can try the fully grown centella. You can go to the Ask Base. You're really treated like royalty here. They take you to the best restaurants and give you the best tours that Jeju has to offer. And this is literally where it sealed my belief in the products and in the company. And to give you a better feel for what makes us different, let's watch a quick video.
Jeju Island, the birthplace of Inselderm, where nature and tradition inspire transformation. Made different, elevated to its full potential. The world's first and only smart farm for Pyeongpool, introducing the first of its kind, Giant Pyeongpool. Infused with Jeju lava energy water, a powerhouse of intense hydration and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow and lifting effect of K-Beauty. Experience the difference, a difference you'll love. The all-new Inselderm, Riman. Jeju.
Okay, so while there's no one-size-fits-all skincare, our products are designed for all ages and genders because even children can benefit from some of them. It's all about putting hydration back into your skin and protecting the skin barrier, which we all benefit from. Okay, we also have a makeup line. This is skincare infused, and if you haven't tried the cushion that comes in, 5 different shades, this will actually give you that velvet finish where you do not need a filter for your photos ever again. And it also has lip stains and it holds the color whether you're drinking coffee or eating, dinner. And it comes with the lip oil. Now, the lip oil during the day, it works as a lip plump. And during the night, it really hydrates the dry lips overnight. And then, of course, my favorite is the makeup setting spray. This just locks in your makeup all day long so you don't have to reapply the makeup. And it gives you that glow. And our hair and body care are vegan with patented ingredients. Our Bodo Lab hair care contains a deserticola, which helps with hydrating the scalp because many times our hair thinning happens because sebum and buildup, it clogs the scalp. So it will cleanse the follicles so that your hair can grow thicker with less fallout. And also our small melt in our body care really helps with the nourishing the skin barrier. So it's infused with Hyaluronic collagen 3, which is hyaluronic acid and collagen. So it gives you that intense hydration for the dry areas. And lastly, we have our supplement, Deep Talk Flush. This is a gut cleanser. It's packed with probiotics, psyllium husk, and zinc. It really supports gut health. And while it's not a laxative, it will really clean you out better than the laxative. And it's very gentle and effective because Those little pellets that you see, it grows 40 times the size. It gets gelatinous with the intestinal fluid, and it will really remove the waste, okay, through your intestines. So this really helps with a flatter tummy. It gives you reduces bloating and a lot of energy. And in short, like just think of it like it detoxifies all the bad stuff and replenishes your gut with all of the nutrients that you need. And our second supplement, it is the marine collagen. This is a type 1 collagen. It's made with the highest ingredient. And the best part is it doesn't taste fishy, but it actually tastes like pomegranate and blueberries. And it contains 2,000 milligrams of hydrolyzed peptide for easy absorption. And it helps with stronger hair, nails, and healthier skin. Okay, so I hope that was a little helpful in learning more about the products. That ends my portion of the call, but the best is yet to come. We have up next an amazing team leader. She is a busy mom, a business owner, and she is leading an incredible team out in Chicago. Everyone help me welcome Michelle Abadam.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Michelle Abadam. I am a team leader from Chicago. Just like Director Hannah said, I'm a business owner, a wife, and a mom to a 4-year-old. And so back in 2023, I was going through postpartum, and I really just didn't feel like myself. And so I don't know if some of you might be able to relate to that, where you take care of everybody else in your family, but you're usually the last one who you take care of. And so for me, I really wanted a change. I really wanted to get my confidence back. And it was perfect timing because a friend of mine from Houston, Director Mylene, she called me and she said, "Hey, are you interested in Korean skincare?" And I was like, "Yes, what do you have?" And so she had told me that, guess what? The number one Korean skincare just launched in the US. And I said, oh my God, whatever it is, I want it, right? Because I wanted that transformation. And, she showed me before and after pictures, and I was just blown away by all these pictures. I mean, I even thought they were filters. I'm like, that can't be. I mean, from that to that, they had to have some kind of surgery or something. And so, I wanted those products in my hand right away. And that night, her husband got on the phone and said, Michelle, there's a huge opportunity. Can you and your husband Zoom, have time to Zoom with us so that we can talk to you about these products, but not only the product, the huge business opportunity part of it. And so for me, I was like, definitely, like this is the number one Korean skincare and it's launching here in US. As a business owner, I was like, wow, that they showed us the stats. They showed us the figures. They showed us what this product can do for people's skin. And that night, me and my husband was already sold. We were just like, man, we want the product, but we also want in. As business owners, timing is so important. And the fact that this business was scalable, the fact that this business had product, the fact that this business had a system on all we needed to do was plug into it. To us, that speaks loud, right? Because as business owners, you know what it costs to have a startup capital, to do everything from scratch. And here, all we had to do was plug in and be able to grow this business. And so let me share with you my own skin transformation, so you can see for yourself how this product had even just transformed me and possibly you one day. So here's a picture of me. And so with this picture, you can see there's a lot of imperfection, right? This was my before Riman, and then my after, right? If you zoom in, you see those eye bags, you see the wrinkles, you see the textured skin. I might be smiling that picture, but I was really frowning inside. I was dying for something that's going to transform my skin and also to give back my confidence. And so for me to be able to use this product day and night and to have that transformation, that's to me spoke loud, right? And so even my daughter, my family loves this product. This is my daughter. She suffers from eczema. And so with her, it really brought me to tears because as a mom, it hurts to see your child suffer, right? It hurts to see your child, itch and scratch. And it broke me down. It broke me in tears. And I was so tired of doctors prescribing her steroid medication that didn't work. And so for me to be able to use this product on my own child and be able to see the transformation, it spoke a lot, right? I'm like, wow, these products are not only amazing for my own skin, but for my whole family. So, for me, it was a big game changer. And so, you can see from here the before and after how amazing it is. And so that's why for me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a facelift in a bottle. This is a answered prayer. Not only did it give me back my confidence, but it also gave me a business that I can grow global. And so we're so thankful that you're here today because this product might be the one that you've been looking for that transformation, right? Or this might be an opportunity that you said, man, I wish I can just find an opportunity to just make more, to do something big. We want to do this business not only for us, but for our family, but for our daughter, right? To leave a legacy for her and also to be able to just show her like what mom and dad can do. And so you might have that option also, that you want to have that opportunity. And so I hope that you can have that one day, that you see your own transformation, not only in your face, but maybe in your finances, right? So thank you again for your time with me. And let me introduce to you our next speaker. She is amazing. This lady, Mrs. Director Dora Lim, she is not only a fashion designer, a busy mom of three. I thought one was a lot. She has three, right? And she's able to grow globally, right? Grow global. And so without further ado, let me introduce to you Mrs. Director Dora Lim.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Michelle. What an incredible testimony. I love your daughter's transformation. I love that the whole family could experience the products together. Thank you. And Senior Director Hannah, such a good job, did an amazing job sharing why Riman and why our products are so special. Well, welcome everyone. It's such an honor to be here tonight. A short intro of who I am, my background. My name is Dora. I am a full-time founder and creative director for my two women's contemporary brands. I have been in the fashion industry for over 25 years. And exactly 3 years ago, I made the decision to partner with Riman. And here I am today, building a business part-time as a director. And even though I have a successful business in fashion already, what really caught my attention was this business model. When I joined Riman, I was not looking for more work. I was looking for a different vehicle, different ways to diversify my income. And I couldn't deny the fact that the whole world is obsessed with anything Korean. So maybe you're here today because you want to earn extra income or diversify your sources of income, or you want more freedom with your family, be able to work from home or from anywhere, set your own time, or you always dream of starting your own business, or you simply love Korean skincare. But if any of these resonates with you, you are in for a treat today. So let me quickly share my screen with you guys. All right, so let me explain how this business model works for those of you that are not familiar. So imagine for a second, if you wanted to start your own brand today, you have to develop products, source materials, find manufacturers, build a brand, take care of marketing, manage inventory. You'll be spending thousands of dollars before you even know if it's going to work. This is what it's like in a traditional business model, right? Where by the time you calculate all your expenses, it leaves you, the owner of the brand, with very tight margins because of the huge overhead costs. Now, here with Riman, let me give you a different perspective. So imagine, right, that instead of building a business from zero, you're given access to something that's already built. You have direct access to a multi-billion dollar infrastructure where everything is already taken care of. The product is already developed, the branding is already done. There's a system in place with the right products where demand is off the charts. But the difference is that you're not paying thousands of dollars to buy into it. It costs $20. Okay. So, in a business perspective, this is unheard of. And I think this is where a lot of people miss the point here, that this is not a $20 business. It's $20 entry fee to a high level infrastructure. So for you to become a part of Riman, to become a distributor, it costs $20. And what I love about this business model is that there is no mandatory auto ship. You don't need to carry inventory. Everything gets shipped directly from Riman. And as a distributor, what you can do is you can sell to customers, you can sell to friends, family, spa owners. If you know any beauty supply stores, you can sell to them directly. Or if you have your own online shop, you can sell it online too as well. And what's included in the $20 annual fee is you get your own online store, your own domain name, you get payment processing, back office where you can track all your sales, marketing materials. I mean, it's crazy, okay? $20 to have your own business here with Riman. And if someone decides to start as a customer, it's free to create an account with you. And there's also a loyalty rewards program here where depending on their yearly spending, they can earn a savings up to 5 to 10% being a VVIP program member. So even customers win here. Now, oops. Okay. So here's the compensation chart. Okay, let me break this down in the simplest way possible. So basically, there are only two things that you need to do in this business, which is share the products and help other people do the same. That's pretty much it. Okay, so when you share the products and people buy, you earn a percentage. Our compensation plan, there are 9 different ways where you can get paid. Okay, and that's why positioning is so important because two people can do exactly the same work and get paid out very different here based on where they're positioned in the plan. So once you pay your $20 annual fee, there's 3 starting ranks: planner, manager, and senior manager. And here on this page, you're going to see it says retail, right? So you basically start, this is the base where commission begins. So planners earn 10% on everything they buy, everything they sell personally. Managers, you can start earning double the amount, which is 20%. Senior managers, you start earning triple the amount, which instead of 10%, now is 30%. Now, how do you move up the ranks? So there are 2 ways. One, you can organically grow by sharing and building over time, or you can position yourself from day one at a higher margin by strategically investing in some products. And trust me, you are going to need products in the beginning as you're starting out because you're going to need to show people the products, do demos, use, share, sell. So just to give you an example, for you to get to a manager position and start earning a minimum of 20%, you need to accumulate 3,000 points. So let's say, for example, if you have 10 friends that you know loves skincare or that would like to try the skincare, if you find 10 friends and each of them get a kit, a basic kit, now that's going to sum up to 3,000 points. Those 10 kits will amount to about 3,000 points. And that is what is required to become a manager, which now you start earning 20%. If you do double that amount, 20 friends, let's say, you can start at a senior manager. And one of the things that I love is that once you reach manager or senior manager, that rank is for life. So you never reset to 0 each month. You just, once you hit that rank, it's a forever rank. So let's say if you get to senior manager and you don't do anything for the next 5 months, when you come back, you're always going to be a senior manager. Another way to get there even faster is for you to invest in inventory upfront. Okay. And with the inventory, what you're going to do is you're going to host pop-ups, which you're going to learn that very soon what it means. But so every time you grow, you're just earning more for the same effort. So same product, same conversation, you're just earning a higher percentage. So as you start the business, you want to try to get to the senior manager level as fast as possible so that you can earn the highest margin possible. The next level is team leader. And this is where things get really exciting. So you need to become a team leader, you need to have 3 senior managers under you and do a volume together with your team of 50,000. So as a team leader, you do have to have a team, and you're gonna start earning a base of 40% commission. And this is where things really start to scale really fast. You're gonna do with your team 50,000 points, and those points you can accumulate within your most recent 5 months. And in addition to that, we have team commissions. This line that says open group, this is your team commission. So you earn 5% to 30% commission. We also have unit level bonus, which is my favorite. This unit level bonus, you get to earn up to 6 generations deep of everybody that's in your organization from their personal volume. Okay, this is like it just grows so fast if you really start to understand the compensation plan. So we also have for directors and above, you also start earning extra bonuses, and you also get this bonus that's called revenue share, which the company, they basically share the global revenue with you. A percentage is divided among all the directors. So this is something that's not really common in this industry. And this business, Riman also rewards leadership. So when you become a team leader and above, each time that you help a new person develop into or rank advance into a team leader, you now start to earn commission from their monthly commission. Okay, so when you help other grows, you grow. So first generation, if you have a team leader on your first generation, you're gonna earn 40% from their monthly commission. Second generation 20, third generation 10, and this is an unlimited amount of team leaders that you can have on each generation. So across multiple generations, you're basically building leaders who build leaders. And when you start with the company as a distributor, you have access to starter kits. Okay, these starter kits are basically here to help you jumpstart your business. They have different options here for you. They have a large kit, medium kit, they have like a basic kit. And these are so crucial as you start the business because, first of all, you need to try one of each. It's so important that you also have one of each so that you can show your customers, show your friends what they smell like, what they taste like, what they feel in your skin, right? It's hard to sell a product when you yourself are not using the products. So here, in your first month, you get access to the starter kits, and you can have 4. So I highly recommend that. I always tell people that join the business with me that at least get one premium kit because it comes with one of multiple of each, including the makeup line, and it comes with like really professional brochures. We also have oh, this is the basic kit. So this is what I was saying. Like if you have 10 friends that you can find, right? And they each get one of these to try the products, that will amount to 3,000 SP, and that will take you to senior to manager as well. We also have Canada starter kits with Canadian pricing here for Canada. Okay. Every year, the company hosts global events where you really truly get to see the whole vision of the company. So if you're even thinking about this, this business, this is one event that you do not want to miss. Okay, events will really open up your eyes and really expand your mind into what's really possible because you can hear all the information online, but at events, you really feel the vision. You get to see who the leader are, who's the owner of the company, that you have decided to lock arms with, where the company's going, and what's really possible for you. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think I would be here today as a director if I didn't attend my first convention early on. So our next convention is going to be at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and I hope everybody here is planning to go. There's tickets available, so ask the person that invited you. Now, you've heard how fast we are growing, right? Here's on this map. I want you to take a look at this map because you can see here All the countries in white are the countries that we are currently open in. The countries that are in the dark green are the countries that we are opening just this first quarter. Okay, when I started Riman, Riman was only open in two countries, which was the US and Korea. Today, we are in 11 countries, and by the end of this year, we will be in over 23 countries, which is insane how fast this company is growing. The goal is 50 countries in 5 years, and that means one thing, that timing is now. It's such an exciting time. So imagine having multiple distribution centers in each of these countries while you are based in your own city. This to me, I feel like it's the most exciting part about being here at Riman today because you get to be one of the first ones to launch in each of these countries. And this just shows the magnitude of this opportunity if you position yourself early. We're opening in Spain next week, which I'm super excited. So it's Latin America and Europe just started their expansion. So if you guys know people in any of those countries, Spain, I mean, we're going to be opening in Italy, France, Colombia. We just opened in Peru. I mean, in Chile. Peru is opening also in a few weeks. There's so much opportunity, you guys. And don't worry about understanding everything tonight. We have weekly training calls that you can plug into. There is a system in place here. Okay, so every Tuesday, there is an orientation call. So for those of you that are interested in the business, this on Tuesdays, there's an orientation call for new planners where you get to learn everything, the system, how to navigate, how to get started really fast. And then every Thursday, it's an opportunity call like this. We also have, you can take a screenshot of this calendar for events so you never miss out. So you just need to really do one thing, which is decide, do I want to be part of this early? Okay. Everything you need to know to launch a business is here on this calendar. Now, I will close with something personal. When I first saw this opportunity, I didn't know everything. In fact, I had no idea how I was going to fit this into my busy schedule with my already full business, full life, three kids. And I still said yes. And not because I was ready, but because I didn't want to miss out on something that I knew had huge potential. And looking back now, that decision changed everything for me. This company has a very special, very unique opportunity attached to the products. And opportunities like this don't come very often. And it's not because of the products. I mean, the products works great, but it's because of the timing. You guys know that in the next 2 to 3 years, Riman will be in dozens more countries. And the difference between those who earn the most in opportunities like this are the people that make decisions and act on it. So if there's something inside of you that's telling you don't that this could be for you, don't ignore it, just go for it. Okay, sometimes the biggest risk is staying exactly where you are. So I hope that tonight's call gave you enough information to make the best decision for you and your family. Talk to the person that invited you, and you know they will help you set up either as a customer or a planner. But the most important thing here is that you position yourself because we are just getting started. So thank you for being here, and I hope to welcome you to all the Rima events, and I'll see you at the next convention in Vegas. Thank you.